Yeah, Wrestling Queens step in the Cypher. Yeah, trap beat bang, set the whole thing on fire. Yeah, 808 knock, yeah, we talk that pain. If you ain't really built for this, stay in your lane. Yeah, Queens on the mic, pressure too strong. Dirty South trap with the rope still on. Bass hit heavy like a body slam. Opinions crack tables, yeah, we not fans. Real talk only, no storyline lies. Every scar real, look deep in our eyes. From late night calls to the main event, we break down moments that the world never forget. No soft takes, it's that fight night tone. Trap music talk, yeah, we right at home. Who run the ring? Queens. Who talk that truth? Queens. Who let it score? Queens. Say it loud. Queens. Yeah, who run the ring? Queens. Yeah, who talk that truth? Queens. Yeah, who let it sport? Queens. Yeah, say it loud. Queens. Yeah, 808 slide like a finisher hit. Every ball land, yeah, we mean that shit. Call out weak runs, praise the greats. Legends get respect, rookies earn their place. Trap drums punch with a championship sound. Every episode pressure, no backing down. From bell to bell, we dissect the game. Queens talk wrestling, remember the name. Yeah, Wrestling Queens, yeah, we dominate. Trap house heat with a heavyweight debate. Bass still knock, pride still proof. Queens run the ring, now salute, yeah. Bell ring, yeah, yeah. Bell ring, trap fade out. Welcome to the Cypher. Yeah. Who run the ring? Queens. Who talk that truth? Queens.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We are the Wrestling Queens Cypher. I am Lady Butt, joined with Mimi and Phil and Nicole. If this is your first time joining us, welcome in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, to keep it nice and sweet, of course, last night was Monday Night Raw. And for those who did not see the show, basically to sum up how the show started, it started off with Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how else to emphasize what he did. This is the best way to explain what Seth did. I mean, if you saw the promo, basically, if you could put a whole bunch of black cups in the ring, basically he did kind of like a, where am I? I don't know how to describe this without being really mean about it, but watch it. I don't know what to say about it, but basically, him and Adam Pearce kind of had a face-to-face moment. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know what to feel about it. I kind of feel bad. I'm glad Seth is back, but I do feel like this was really underwhelming. I mean, the whole thing with the Vision is a mess right now. I know it's a lot of people out. Right now. They need to kind of rewrite and rework. So what is going on with the plethora of freaking masked men now? Like, what are we doing? This can't be a fashion. So Mimi, tell us what you're thinking about all this.
It's weird. I mean, like, I'm with you. Like, at first, I was happy Seth was back. I'm like, I think this is the first time in a while I'm like really happy he's back. But with the whole masked men thing, which I mean, I get he can use it as a diversion to get away when stuff happens. Cool, but it's like, are any of them actually going to like wrestle at any point? Are they supposed to be somebody to him? Is this kind of to stall because like Seth doesn't have any matches yet? And as far as the Vision, it's like if we're going back to that template of the Vision opening or closing the show every Monday, I don't be like, okay, fine, just Seth, you can leave if that's the point. If you came back so we could go back to that, I'm not interested at all. So I'm just as confused.
Yeah, Phil, do you feel like this makes sense for Seth headed to WrestleMania? Like, and how do you feel about this?
I actually kind of like it. Braun Breaker will be back by WrestleMania. He has a fishing tournament this week. He's out. For them to keep the story going, the ending result is going to be Braun Breaker himself. So for them to keep the storyline going before WrestleMania, yeah, I like it. I mean, you have to think about it. Seth came back alone. Seth is basically alone right now, except for his little masked man, but he's basically by himself. The other 3 people that are beefing with the Vision, they don't like Seth.
Now, as far as Austin Theory, it was a rumor when it first, when he first came out that he was working with Seth. I mean, everything that kind of led up to it originally felt like he was.
I
Could
still
it have been possible? Could it still be a possibility, or do you think they made like an audible at some point when it came to creative?
I think he still got something to do with it. There's no way he starts the mask thing and then Seth ends it.
Yeah, it would be another drop storyline. I don't know. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still a possibility. It's like
mhm,
we don't really like. I don't see any reason for that to not be a possibility at this point because it's just
mhm.
I don't know. It's weird. Like with Theory and Logan, it's just like I don't know.
All of them got the same goal. They want the
Literally,
championship.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's too many egos. I said that from the get go. It's too many egos in the division. So
yeah. I'm gonna be interested to see what happens when Reed comes out. When Bronson Reed comes back, that's the part I want to see. Like Phil said, I do agree that at some point we do get Breaker back around Mania, if not for WrestleMania. But when Bronson Reed returns, what does that mean? Payment or division? Because I do feel like it's either A gonna be like Judgment Day when it morphs into different iterations, but it could just completely implode. So I'm kind of interested to still see what they do with that. I just hope they actually do something creative. So
yeah,
that's my take on that.
don't drop the ball. It's actually
Please.
if they can just keep it going, it's actually a great story.
Hmm. Yeah, I think my biggest fear personally is like what they did with the Drew McIntyre and the Bloodline. They kind of dropped that story they were making at the Rumble last year,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of went nowhere. That he was kind of become this Bloodline hunter, and he was coming for everybody, and then out of nowhere, boom! Like it just kind of you didn't hear anything else about it.
Yeah.
I still feel like they'll run that Roman and Drew back. I don't
They
feel like
need to.
I
Yeah.
still feel like it because by Drew losing this title, I don't see him getting it back anytime soon. So if
Hmm.
Roman has that title, I feel like he'll go after Roman.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. If Punk does lose at Mania, because I'm gonna say if we don't know, if Punk loses at Mania, I do feel like him and Drew need to swap shows. I do feel like they because neither
Yeah.
one of them is benefiting from being in the top pitch right now. Yeah,
Yeah. That's true.
yeah. But we'll get to the road to Mania in a second. But I want to move on because the women had a great night last night. I think this is personally the most airtime they've had on Raw in a long time.
Yeah.
They had the number one contenders match for the women's IC title, and Bailey finally had a victory. Much overdue.
Well deserved.
Very much so.
Yeah. But was it necessary to put Raquel on the match?
Not really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not I mean, if you want a big motherfucker, yeah. But I mean, they could have finally put Kyrie in that.
I don't know. What are your thoughts, Mimi? Because I mean,
I mean, I think because of what happened at Chamber, then yes, having Raquel in this made sense because of what
okay.
happened in Chamber. And I mean, I feel like as far as whatever's going on with her and Liv, she should be put in all these positions to be able to contend for a title. Even if she
Okay.
doesn't win it, she does deserve to be in those spots based on this weird relationship that's going on with her and Liv right now. I think her being in these matches does make sense.
Like Mimi, do you think it's like a downgrade though to be going for the women's championship and then get dropped down to the mid card?
I do. I do. I don't
You
know.
do
What do you
too,
think?
like
I do.
yeah.
Kind of, but it's like, but they do the same thing with the men, and it's kind of like putting her in the position they have, it's not at the fault of them. I feel like it's like a creative problem where they build the hype up, and then when the fans match that, they're like, oh crap. It's like, well, we were going to have them win, so I guess we got to give them something. And it ends up dropping them down because they either put them up too high too soon, without them actually benefiting from it. Because Raquel, she did benefit from being in Chamber, but at the same time, it's kind of like her momentum didn't pick up after Chamber. So they're trying to keep her somewhere. So in order to put her in any picture, this is the only one that was left. So it's not so much because she's downgrading because she can't do it. It's because creative messed up and pushed her too high. And it was like, oh, people actually kind of want her to win now, but we weren't planning on having her win.
I'll say this, like as far as Raquel, I think her situation is unique because you had her as Liv's bodyguard, right? So she was already kind of at a disadvantage. And then you had her, we kind of mentally already put her in the mid-card title. Regardless of her ability, I think she's amazing. But you put her in that mid-card title mentally. Then you build her up, like means to the main card. But then you put her back in the IC title match. I was like, okay, what are we doing, Raquel? But then on the flip side, what they could have also done, instead of putting Raquel in the match, they could have had NXT call-ups. No, for that match. And I felt like that would have been more interesting than just putting the same women on Raw every single week. Because we know it's more people on that roster than we see on TV. Because that goes back to that crazy ass argument that somebody made last week about women not needing mid-card titles.
Yeah.
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 And with Judgment Day, it always comes in twos.
Yeah. 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 It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. But I think for Raquel's development, they need to be careful what they do.
Yeah.
Especially with this feud she has with Liv, that's obviously gonna happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's probably going to depend on how this match turns out with Liv and Stephanie.
Yeah. Man.
Not a mid.
Yeah.
Not a mid.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's like for Stephanie, she's been putting in so much work, and then like the fact she had 3 titles the first year, she was, as she went to the main roster, I really, really hope if she drops this title, they don't put her in mid card picture. At least no, not at all yet.
Yeah.
But it just seems like there's significantly a less amount of women on SmackDown and double the amount. No, a less significant amount on Raw and double the amount on SmackDown. It is so uneven. And it's like SmackDown is the women's show.
Everybody hurt on Raw.
Yeah.
Everybody injured.
That's true too. That is
Everybody's
true.
hurt, and like some are slowly coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you can't really do too much with them other than just try to build storyline on top of them until they can fully get back.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was glad they gave Ivy a shot because she actually did really good.
She does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, why wasn't she in Chamber? Thinking about it, she should have been in Chamber.
I forgot who she was in the match for. I think she was in the match where Raquel won.
Ego?
That was the Rocket, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was why. That was why.
Okay.
And she did really good too. And it was just like we're back to kind of having the same people. So yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Like maybe with this whole thing with AJ, she'll end up being in the run eventually. So
She needs to be.
Yeah, she does.
Now on the men's side of the IC Championship last night, we had Penta, and it was supposed to be the OGO Grande, but we got Timu Grande. And I hate to call him that. I kind of low key like him more than the OGO Grande. I'll say it. I do.
He's more entertaining.
He speaks better Spanish.
He does.
I don't know where
He's completely fallen into the role.
Yeah.
He fell into it a lot better than I can agree with that. So
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, double scoop. Okay, yeah, but but I feel like they had a good match. They had a good match last night. Of course, and I'm glad Penta won. I don't know how I feel about the whole curse thing yet. Yeah.
Well, they got to fit the motherfucker in some kind of way, I guess. So he just gonna go around. Long as he don't touch the Usos or
See,
Roman, I
it
don't care.
it's gonna happen to somebody we like. You know it's gonna happen. It's not gonna stay at heels. It's going or people who aren't favorites because I know what they are right now. It's gonna come to somebody who the people actually like.
Don't touch
Now who's gonna get it? We don't know. Yeah, but it's gonna come down to somebody. Yeah, I don't know. And my question is, we just talked about Raquel, kind of falling back to the IC belt. Do we see Finn Bálor going to the IC belt? He just got jumped out Judgment Day because that's what happened. He got jumped out. Do we see him going towards IC belt? Because I don't know about the world title right now.
I think he needs to go to SmackDown.
Ooh, they need to do a superstar shakeup.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
wrong to
time.
do.
It's time,
It's
but
wrong over
ESPN didn't
there.
want to do the draft.
Exactly, and that shut down everything.
Look, they still have apparently somewhat of an idea in the draft because they put that shit all through the game. And I'm gonna say if it's in the game, it's still relevant to some extent. It has to be.
It
Y'all
needs
put
to
it in. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it needs to be.
It needs to be you put it in the 3 different modes in the game. So you're obviously making it part of the WWE universe. Put it into the damn shows.
Yeah.
You're literally putting the same matches.
I mean, honestly, it would be just like what they did with Rhea and Damien, because once they got kicked out, they moved them. I mean, not at the same time, but they eventually moved them away from that. And the only way Finn is going to be able to solidify himself by himself, he's going to have to move brands.
Yeah, that's true.
They
That's
don't
absolutely true.
need that. Put it on Dom.
Yeah, no. Did Dom defend it? Didn't they say he only defended it once?
Once or twice.
Yeah.
I don't remember the second one. I ain't gonna hold you. I do not remember the second one. I'm gonna have to run that back and look. But
yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Whatever he did, I know he held it. He held it hostage, but yeah, it needed to go. It needed to go.
Because he's gone against Penta before.
Yeah, Penta's.
I'm trying to think was that his only one?
It just seemed like the IC title is known for this back and forth shit.
Yeah.
So Penta gonna win against Dom and then lose against Dom and then Finn takes it and then you.
Now here's the thing you gotta remember. You gotta remember this also at Raw. They will replay the same people in the matches 5 different ways. So you might have Penta and Dom Mysterio. Next week, you will have Penta and Dragon Lee versus Dom Mysterio and JD McDonough. So I mean,
don't Dom got a match in AAA?
I think so. Yeah,
I think
he has a match.
Yeah.
I think Finn will be over there then.
Yeah,
he needs to.
He needs to cause chaos.
Cost him the belt. Actually,
yeah, he needs to cause a lot of chaos. Period. That's what it boils down to.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, look, as long as Penta can hold this shit through a PLE, because God knows his PLE record is the same as mine. What?
It's true. That's why it's just.
He's great. It's not because he's not great. I'm just saying, there's no reason at this point he should have 0. Yeah.
Hopefully, all titles are defended at Mania this year.
Every last one. Since they want to add more matches to the card, okay, there you go.
Exactly. Every last belt.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Even them sorry ass tag teams on SmackDown. Just
Jesus. Now you know that's safe for the go home show. They are not allowed PLE matches anymore. That is strictly for the go home show.
it would be
Okay.
nice. Damn it. Shit.
I know. Like, I'm sorry if we're asking too much right now.
Yes, and
It would be fucking nice.
yeah, they need to do more with everybody, Finn especially. Jesus.
Yes.
But you know what? It boils down to the match card too. Like we haven't gotten anything as far as the match card. Yes, there are injuries out, but god dang, use a pencil, not a pen. I mean, we've had this conversation many times. You don't do math with a pen.
Right.
Like it's the same with writing. Because now you have this match with Oba and Rusev. It went good. I don't want to see that Mania.
He threw that
Don't,
man.
and he should have. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not upset. You know, call it reparations, whatever you want. It should have happened. Definitely should have happened. So
He threw that man. I would be embarrassed.
he should have done it.
Yeah.
He should have done it. But don't give me no BS for Oba at WrestleMania. And I feel like I kind of see where they could be going with the whole open challenge with that person who's Sable's husband. I could kind of see where they're going with that. I know they talked about LA Knight, guys, but
Hell, LA Knight done been through too much. Don't put him through that.
No, but plus he don't even know what he's doing. It's like he hasn't been communicated with about having anything.
he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like LA Knight and Baylor are kind of fishing in the same boat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
mm,
And I hate to say that. Yes, he threw the absolute fuck out of that man.
like, what else is he supposed to do?
I
Mhm.
screamed.
I mean, look, I know y'all said it was gonna be a close match, or somebody said it was gonna be a long one. I didn't see that. I never saw it. I have faith in him.
That match was 2 seconds.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean, look, as far as LA Knight, I like LA Knight, and I feel like I feel bad seeing that because I was not an LA Knight fan until that damn documentary came out. And then I kind of felt bad. And then I see him in the Rumble and I saw what happened. I was like, dang, we're doing this again. And then he had that crazy ass merch that kind of alluded to the Unreal
About
Series.
Mhm.
Like, ooh. I mean, I'm just leave it alone. I'm just leaving it alone. But I'm rooting for him. I am.
One day. Him and
I'll
Sam.
put see, I said him. I was, not gonna say too much about Sammy, but I'm rooting for him. I feel like he'll have his day before Sammy.
He deserves.
He does, but I don't know if that's gonna happen though. Y'all know how they are about Sammy.
And
Look, Sammy don't deserve it.
are they going back to Saudi?
No, but have they stopped that before? Has it stopped anything before?
No. And yes, Phil, they're going back to Saudi.
So
Yeah, they're going back for is it Night of Champions? But they're going back a couple more times this year.
King of
it's supposed to be Mania. That's the next Mania, huh?
Nah, but this year they're going back.
You mean like for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you said, probably not a champions more than likely.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. But I mean, it's a lot that could potentially happen this year. I'm not going to get into the BS right now. We can say that for Saturday.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about a potential Night of Champions match that may happen, and then we might get Cody versus Roman. Or no, that's the crown jewel thing they do when it's champion versus champion.
Yeah.
So you might have that run back. I'm not gonna comment on that either. I'm gonna be nice about
I like
Cody.
not being able to really predict it.
And see, that's how you know it's getting better when you can't predict everything. Like I shouldn't have to be able to look at a match card of 7 matches and know exactly how they're all going to end.
Yep.
That is horrible, and that's happened several times
All the
last
time.
year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So let's move on from that. Man. Mm-mm. But overall, I wanna kind of say Raw was decent. There was one moment that was the very end. I'm gonna try to be unbiased about this as much as I can, because I'm a Roman fan. I'm gonna try to be unbiased about this to an extent. They're both wrong. They're both wrong. I mean, I get Roman's done some fuck shit. He said some fuck shit. But CM Punk needs to stay out. He needs to mind his damn business. Because he wasn't here when most of that was even happening. He was somewhere else. Second off, second off, you didn't apologize. I mean, I could see if you didn't want to say anything to Roman. If you didn't want to say anything to Roman, that's fine. But those are supposed to be your so-called friends or associates, whatever they may be. That entire story about having time with them or whatever, it was given entitlement. What was the point of that stupid story if you weren't going to be apologetic? What was the moment? Like, were you just, that's like me saying, oh, I remember your dad at the superstore or the supermarket, and I see him all the time, and not say shit after that. That's weird as fuck. Like, I just don't understand what the point of that was. And that's the nicest way I could put it. I get the beef, I get going below the belt. We talked about that last week. But as far as that promo, they didn't have to do that. They didn't. They didn't have to respond, because now it boils down to people are wondering if Roman is going to win alone. He absolutely needs to win alone. There should be no reason the Usos should even be in the conversation. The Usos have their own match to worry about with the Vision. So if they have a match over here, don't bring that shit over here to the main event. Because this is a man for years who has not won on his own. He needs to kind of redeem himself. For the last 3 years, he's been looking like trash. And I hate to say that because he's literally one of my favorite wrestlers, but you've had him looking very weak. And then to bring him into another Mania for your number 3 and have him either A, win because of help, or B, lose, like that would be a lose-lose situation. So regardless of what was said last night, they just moving forward, they need to keep the Usos out of it. Yeah, but how do you two feel about it? Let's start with Phil.
It was a waste of time. It wasn't nothing but a repeat of when Roman went against Cody. The segment with The Rock and Roman and Cody and Seth, it was a repeat. That's all it was. So I mean, they just put the nail in the coffin is what they did. They was like, yeah, we went overboard. Let's take it a little further. We pissed off some folks. Let's piss them off some more. That's basically what it was. So.
Okay. Mimi, did you want to add to that?
The only thing I'll say is something I've said before about like a lot of other wrestlers. It's how, as much as people don't want to admit that the Bloodline storyline is one of the most impactful storylines, is the fact that people are always put into that storyline in some form or fashion to keep things going. Like the Bloodline is used to keep people relevant, to keep beefs going and everything else. And it's just like, as much as y'all don't want to admit it, like people just don't want to admit how influential that Bloodline storyline is and how it's helped to propel people in matches. Because the whole CM Punk thing with the Bloodline is just like, do y'all not remember Heyman is the one that brought him to help at War Games? And it was this whole back and forth. And instead of like current times, instead of Punk leaving it to just him and Roman, he got the family involved.
True.
He didn't have to do that at all. And I know they're like, oh, well, I don't believe in this, or it's not this. Like, I get that, but it's like you brought it up. Of course, he's not the only person to do that. It's tasteless in general. It doesn't matter who did it. Yeah, Roman's done it too. And it's not ever a good thing for promos, but it's like, but at the end of the day, people are still, using the Bloodline storyline to get over. It happened with Cody. It happened with, Seth kind of, but Sammy. You know, it's
Mhm.
it's the same thing. It's rinse and repeat. It's just
Yep.
like, well, we don't know how that's gonna go over. We'll just throw them in the bloodline and we'll just figure something out.
And Seth and Roman is still coming.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man,
Oh yeah.
that's the one that's gonna put asses in seats. Because I mean, that doesn't really need too much tweaking. Like, it doesn't. Just throw some water on it. That's all you need. Like, it's like bamboo. You don't have to do much to it.
Yep.
Yeah. That beef is not going anywhere. It has not gone anywhere. Like, it is there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do have a theory to some extent. If it wasn't for the injuries, they may have teamed up together at War Games, at the last one, but I still don't think that would have ended well. And I felt like we would have probably gotten Seth Roman. But again, I've been wanting that feud for a very long time.
Still on.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a lot of people out there that still want it. So, yeah. I mean, hopefully they'll give us a swerve. Like I always say, I love it. Like Phil said, you said it, when things aren't so predictable. So let's see what happens. But that kind of brings me to something we kind of started to touch on earlier, and that was the Road to Mania. The Road to Mania this year, I mean, I get it, it's not till April. Whatever. That's not a lot of time. That's not a lot of time. I mean, our last episode, we were less than 45 days away. Like, there's no really build up to it. The fact that the most heat is between Punk and Roman should kind of be alarming because they really don't. I'm gonna argue to say they don't have a lot of history. I'm gonna say, I mean, I get it, the Shield, blah blah blah, but as far as like relevant hate, I don't feel like it's that direct. Heyman is not enough for me, especially to kind of let it sit for a minute and he went off with the Vision. It just doesn't seem like the heat is there for me.
It's just
I don't
really
know.
only about the daddy now. That's where
Yeah,
the beef is coming from now.
yeah. I mean, and Randy and Cody, not there yet. It reminds me of the match that Owens and Cody had the first time when they were still amicable, but they were trying to fight. I feel like that's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get the I don't want to fight you, but I have to. What's probably Cody. Randy's not gonna give a fuck, but I don't feel like we're getting heat from that either.
And
So
honestly, like we need KO for
mhm,
that to be something. For Randy
absolutely,
and Cody to KO is what's missing.
yeah. Look, I looked up what happened on this day last year, and so March 10th last year fell on a Monday. So we had the Monday Night Raw episode where CM Punk and Seth Rollins, they had a steel cage match. Neither one of them winning. Eventually, Roman Reigns returned, pulled Seth Rollins out the cage, and then we also had we had so many storylines like happening with that was the same night Gunther was slapped the shit out by Jimmy. That was episode. So as far as like Mania, there was so much happening, and people were complaining last year that the road to Mania was rushed. So compare that to the year before that. Like it just seems like at some point it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And I hate to say that because this is typically my favorite time of year to watch wrestling. Because it's not just WWE, it's all the promotions start showing out this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just crazy what a difference can make. And I do hope Owens comes back. So
Hopefully, you've been talking a lot of shit
Yeah.
over the socials.
that's a good sign.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. Yeah. It's a very good sign. Now, I kind of hate to be a bummer, but as far as other things that's happened on this day, March 11th will also be the day that Big E was injured from Ridge Holland. Now, recently, Rich kind of spoke on that, and to paraphrase what he said, basically said that that match ended his career. I'm just gonna ask a question to you, to everybody watching. Like, As far as the match, is there a moment where the fans kind of need to take a step back? Because I feel like, at least for me, yes, I can see both sides. I can see where this is messed up, and I still kind of feel some type of way towards Ridge Holland. I'm not gonna lie, I do, but then I do see the aspect of, if he's really trying to protect somebody, or if there's a wrestler out there that is trying to protect somebody and doesn't like intentionally try to put somebody in danger, I can see that side too. So it just kind of, I don't know. It's just kind of sad to hear that. I don't know. I don't know. Does anybody kind of want to say any words about that? Or at least about Biggie, because Biggie also did announce this year he is retired. He's not coming back. He's
Yeah, I
not to
mean
the ring.
he's doing a lot of great things, so I don't blame him. Like he's been able to do so many good things.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I wouldn't come back either. Just to and still have that risk of getting hurt again or worse coming back. No, like I don't blame him. But it's I mean, it's like we've seen this happen many many times before, where fans just have this weird take on things where they don't actually listen to the people who are involved in situations. They see it from the outside and they all listen to each other and form an opinion and like, oh, well, you're horrible. And it's like, yeah, but have you listened, like to Big E talk? It's like Ridge isn't the complete reason why Big E decided, oh, I'm retiring, I'm not coming back. Big E made that decision by himself. He's an adult. He weighed the options. And it's kind of like, how would y'all feel if you had a really bad injury and somebody was more worried about the person who did it to you instead of like how you were feeling or what you were doing and the decisions you're making? And it's just like the fans it's frustrating. So like I'm real happy for Big E. I'm happy Ridge actually, came out and kind of said his piece a little more about how he was feeling. I'm with you. Like it still was kind of messed up anyway, but to hear him be able to really say his piece now, I'm glad he was able to do that at least, or whoever wanted to listen to him.
Yeah. Phil, did you want to add anything before we moved on?
I mean, it's an unfortunate situation, but I wouldn't. I mean, it happened. It's a lot of questions that a lot of people have. Like, was it intentional? Like, did you know you couldn't perform this move correctly? Like, it. So, I mean, I see both sides, but I'm happy for Big E. It seemed like he going into retirement making some bread. So,
Yeah, I mean that's always good too when people can retire. I mean, he still is healthy in a lot of other aspects, and I am happy for that. So,
I mean,
so
plus
shout
he's
out to him.
engaged, right?
Yeah, to Meechin's
So,
sister, right?
mhm.
Yeah.
So
So yeah,
he's happy, living his best life, leave that man alone.
yeah, exactly. So before we move any further, I kind of want to throw out there we do have a watch party pin. So that is 5641. Again, it's 5641. So I'm gonna move on to something else. So we also do music. I kind of want to touch on this because it does touch wrestling also. So if you want to go to a PLE or you want to go to SmackDown, Raw, or any type of show, as far as Live Nation did they reached a settlement. So to those out there that may not be familiar, those tickets you buy online, they have a lot of fees attached to them. Not just the resales, but the OG tickets. You try to buy a seat anywhere. Typically, there's a lot of fees attached to it, which hikes the prices up. That is because of Live Nation. And so they reached a settlement. A lot of states are already a part of it. Some states are still working with them right now. But between them and the Department of Justice, what you'll start to see in the future, it's not going to be immediate, but you won't see so many fees up there. They're trying to get rid of those extra fees So it should affect the ticket prices. Now, will that lower the resale value? Absolutely not. People are still going to go stupid with how prices are, still with resale tickets.
Yep.
But as far as Mania tickets and PLE matches, do you think it's going to make a difference? Or at least a minor difference in the future?
They'll find a way to put those fees in there some kind of way.
Oh God, yeah. I don't know, Mimi. Do you feel it's gonna put a light under their butt? Like, what do you think is gonna happen?
I mean, as much as I want to say yeah, but it's like Live Nation Ticketmaster have been doing this for years. Like this whole
Yeah.
court thing has been in the works for years, and it's just because like they weren't giving other places that sold tickets an opportunity to sell tickets because that's where all your lower prices are going to come from. Is if you let these other sellers in to sell tickets for these venues instead of hogging all the business. That's where a lot of that came from. But it's like when it comes to wrestling, it's not just them. You have corporations like TKO who are very involved in ticketing, and you have the other dynamic pricing, which has been a bigger problem, and they always sign off on that. So prices are going to go up until they're just like, oh, okay, people don't want to come anymore. But if people keep buying them, I mean, I don't see them really dropping them like that.
I see it too. They're gonna find a way, and I do feel like as competitors do come out, it might get better slowly, big on slowly, but yeah, yeah, it might get better.
Real slow.
Yeah. But I'm gonna take this moment. It's been a minute, so I do have a game for you. I know you're excited, especially Phil. I know you've been itching to play a game, so I do
Yeah.
have a special game today. So today's a simple game. Today's a very simple game. It's guess the wrestler. That's just it, guys. So I'm gonna keep it to current roster. I'm gonna keep it current WWE roster. Now, whether that's NXT, SmackDown, or Raw, I'm not gonna tell you. But you'll have
We tag team.
till you get 10 questions.
We tag
10.
team.
Not the first round. Not the first round. I can't. Y'all, no, not the first round. So you'll each get one, and then I'll let y'all tag team. But you'll get to ask me 10 questions. Comments if y'all want to help. They might need. So who wants to go first? No pressure. I'm sorry.
Now, I'll go.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Okay.
You gotta ask me a question. Yeah, okay.
I know, so I was trying to think. Where do I start? Is it a woman?
Yes.
Is this a black woman?
No.
Trying. Is this woman a champion?
Yes.
See, now I'm stuck.
Can I?
Is this champion in a faction?
No.
Does this champion have a husband on the roster?
No.
How many questions is that? I
That's
lost.
4. You got 6 left. Don't worry, I got you. I got you.
I'm just making sure.
You got 6 more. I got you.
Hair color.
I'm sorry, what hair color?
Yeah, I'm saying what hair color?
No, I
I have to. Well, I'm sorry. I'm asking the wrong questions. My bad. I got caught up in the question. Does this champion have blonde hair?
No.
I don't want to waste my questions.
Hey, it's the first one, so this is gonna be a little rough. It's okay.
I know, that's why I'm trying to what is the best question to get?
Yeah, boom. Yeah.
Hey, it's okay.
Okay, does this champion have black hair?
Yes, if their weave is black. I think it's weave.
If it's the person I'm thinking, that girl ain't got no damn weave on her head.
Who you think it is? You can guess anytime. Who you think it is?
I'm thinking it's Stephanie McCurry.
Mm-mm. You want to ask more questions because it's not Stephanie.
That's why I'm asking. Oh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm,
I feel like I singled most of them out.
no, you didn't. Think about what you asked me. Think about everything you asked me.
No,
You asked the person was black. They ain't black.
I know. I got that.
They're champion.
Yeah.
They're champion. So it could be anybody. It could be anybody. So
Did this person come over from NXT recently?
not recently, no. Mm-mm. Nope. And I don't think were they on this? Mm-hmm. No.
I know. I'm trying to think. No, I feel like everybody has it but me right now.
No. It's a couple people that don't feel bad. Yeah. Like Pepsi. Oh no. That we're not answering you. What the fuck? Jesus. Okay. If you need Phil to help you tag in, okay, I guess. I'm gonna make you.
Well, no, I had one more guess. Well, no,
Okay.
never mind. That's not. No, that wouldn't be it either. Okay, the only guess I have now, I'm gonna just guess Naya.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Appreciate you, Tag.
Who was it?
Naya. It was Naya. Naya Jax.
Naya.
Yes. Naya's been wearing weave lately.
I'm thinking solo champions initially.
Naya always got weave in her head.
That's what I said sometimes.
But no, but that's not what I was thinking at first. It came after the weave comment. I was just like, wait, okay, never mind.
But then you know who I thought? I thought about Julia. You know, Julia got them braids.
I ain't talking about Kanakalon. No. Nobody talking about that Yaki. No. Don't get me started on that girl's head. No. No. Okay, Phil, it's your turn.
I don't want to play.
Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm ready.
Okay, whenever you want to start. We leave the kiki alone. Whenever you're ready.
First question. Is this a male?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they Caucasian?
No. And not Cast. No.
Are they Samoan?
Technically, no.
Technically.
Girl said technically.
Technically, no. So let's come on. Yeah, you got 8 more.
Do they have a championship?
Are we talking about physically?
Now.
Physically, yes.
Physically now.
Physically, they're holding it, yes.
Would they be in the heavyweight division or the mid card?
Mm, that's a great question. I don't know. And I'm not trying to body shame when I say this. I don't know. Cause does this weight count for midweight or is it just this way? Like, what do they go by when they say
I was really legit asking, was they
I
a
don't know.
heavyweight champion or a damn mid card
I
type?
don't know. Oh wait, no, they're neither one of those type of champions. No, they're not. It's different.
I just asked, so that was a waste of my question. Ask if
I
they
didn't
have a
know. I didn't know if you were asking if like they were big or not. I didn't know how to describe their body type.
You said technically no, they not Samoan, so that means this one of the MFTs got to be, because all them faking there ain't none of them.
Oh shit. Yeah, so it can't.
They look
be
like
anything.
okay, I'm gonna go back to my question. Are they classified as a heavyweight or are they,
They what? What?
a cruiserweight?
Is there a certain weight class of cruiserweight? I'm not even trying to be funny,
Is the
guys. I don't know.
motherfucker big or small?
I mean, he. Again, I don't want to bias him. I'm gonna say he's big. Mr. He's big.
JC Mateo.
Yeah.
The fact that she kept saying, "I don't want to body shame," I'm like, that's exactly. She's like,
You got to. You gonna have to.
Yeah, it was Jason Mateo. Now, if y'all want to help each other with this last one, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
you want to
It's
start?
still 10.
Okay, first question. Is this a woman?
No.
It's a man. Okay.
No, maybe do you want to go? You want to give it to Phil?
No, I'll go. Is this person Samoan?
This gonna be your yes.
Hey.
Okay, well, we know them. Okay.
See? Okay.
I hate Tay so much.
He's trying to be helpful.
Jesus.
We doing this together?
Yeah, y'all can do it together. Yeah.
They have a championship?
No.
Still. They ain't got no belt. Okay, well, we know who that is. Okay. Mimi?
Y'all can guess anytime, but
no, because there's multiple.
it ain't the blackest question.
Is he a part-time?
Huh? Is he what?
Is he a part-time?
No, he's not. See, I thought I was gonna pick
Is
one
this
this one.
person a twin?
No.
Samoan. They are the twin.
Yeah.
They do not have a
Mm-hmm.
championship. They're not part-time.
They in WWE.
Mm-hmm. Yes, guys, they're in WWE. Why would you say that?
They got blonde hair.
No. How many questions they got left? Hold on, I ain't count. Hold on.
It
Y'all
don't
running low. Y'all running low.
Okay. No, how many questions do we have? Hold on.
Man, I don't know. I ain't gonna hold it. Y'all are running low. Y'all are running low on fuel. I'm gonna give y'all 4, but y'all running low.
No, because I think
She done picked somebody that probably ain't even wrestling right now.
Yes, I did. I picked the current person.
I mean, I think I know, but I don't want to get.
Y'all ain't shit. I put the current person.
Now you want me to guess who I think it is? Jacob.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Jacob.
Y'all
Y'all
you
did
said
it.
not blonde. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob. Yeah. The next person said Sam is getting kicked out of here. But yeah, it's definitely it's definitely Jacob. Yeah. He's gonna have a title soon, I'm absolutely sure. But
Positive.
Yep.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Whatever. But we brought the games back. Why not? Why not? But shout out to Jacob. Plus, I need that hoodie in the WWE shop ASAP. That bright ass like Samoan werewolf hoodie. I need that. That's probably the best merch that never happened. Yeah.
That's usually
Yeah. That's exactly how it be. Yeah. But that's how we're gonna wrap it up today. But that being said, Mimi, please tell us where we can find you. And fuck you, Tay. Fuck you. But yeah, Mimi, what are your last thoughts? And
Don't
where
take
can
it.
we find you?
hostile in here. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing I really have to say is please don't be weird. I don't want to single people out because this really isn't like a singular person. It's really in general. Don't be weird. And if you want to have conversation in the comments, cool. But do not be disrespectful. Do not turn it into a weird conversation by asking if they're in a relationship or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
Mm.
that's not why we're here. Okay. It's not, where wrestling fans meet. We're not doing that. Don't do that.
Fucking weirdo.
Don't do that.
Look, you just gave somebody an idea. Don't do that.
They probably already did. I've seen people mention it online anyway, so it's not a shock.
Oh, yeah.
So that, yeah, y'all can find me, or don't. In that case, just
Preferably the second.
Yeah, just y'all need a break. Y'all all need a break. So, you need a break. Touch grass. Music Junkie on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, and Crash Outs and Moonsaults is my wrestling page on Instagram.
Okay, perfect. Phil, what are your last things you want to touch on, and where can we find you?
Y'all some fucking weirdos. But positive vibes only. We rebuke y'all. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at girlieslove_wrestling2. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I see we're keeping it short today, guys. All right, so I'm gonna say this. As far as I'm gonna try to say something completely different because I feel like the forecast for the last couple weeks have been, people have been very weird. The wrestlers have been saying it. It from everybody from Jesus. Thea Hill's been getting a lot of shit. I mean, Alicia Taylor, like at the end of the day, leave these people the fuck alone. You don't know them. You don't know 'em. It doesn't matter how many matches you watch. It doesn't matter how many stats you know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many WrestleMania appearances you remember or how many times you met them, what merch you have, what autographs you have. You are not entitled to anything about that person. Nothing. If they don't want to touch you, if they don't want to do a cheerleader pom pom pose with you, if they don't want to take a picture with you in the airport, that is their right because they have free will and they are humans. So let's stop. Like let's really stop that parasocial wild craziness because when you do that, it makes it hard for other people to just enjoy being a fangirl and enjoy wrestling. You're making it hard for the rest of the fans. So, like for me, especially when I first started making content personally, I didn't like talking about who my favorites were because I didn't want to be equated with the crazies out there. So I mean, there's a reason why a lot of at least I can say a lot of women content creators don't really speak on too much because you get thrown out into. I'm not saying it's just men; it's women out there too, but you get thrown into this abyss of weirdness. It ain't the whole IWC. It's a lot of people who are not like that. So I really need y'all to lock in and get some help or find, just find a community that will center you. It's help regardless, but work on yourself. And if, like I said last week, if you have to ask, should I touch you? Or is this okay? It's not okay. So let's not do it. It's just not. So again, we'll be back Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 Central. Our podcast, you can find us on Apple Podcasts. You can find us on Twitch, Spotify. Now it's Facebook, YouTube. We are on Instagram at Wrestling Queens Cypher. My personal TikTok is Lady But Loves Wrestling. So shout out to everybody watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please follow the queens on here also. Again, we'll be live also this Saturday. So just make sure you check us out. We do have the gaming competition that we're setting up. That will be WrestleMania Sunday. So definitely stay tuned for more information on that. And make sure to DM us on Instagram if you're interested. So with that being said, we are the Wrestling Queens Cypher. We're out and enjoy wrestling, enjoy Dynamite, enjoy NXT, whatever you want to watch. Just have fun. All right? Bye, guys.
Yeah, who run the ring? Who talk that truth? Who let it sport? Say it loud. Yeah, who run the ring?